Hello, friends. Welcome to Home Concept Services, chatting with Loteba. Our continuing topic for today is when is home care needed? When do you know that you need home care services? So last week we discussed forgetfulness, and we also discussed misusing our financing or mishandling our finances. So we established that number one, forgetfulness is not a disease. We also established that forgetfulness comes with age. What are some things that you can forget that's going to cause a problem in the household? Forgetting to pay a bill, forgetting to pay the light bill, that's one of it, right? Forgetting that you pay a bill and you happen to pay it again, that's another part. Not obeying your meal on time, which leads to, once again, bill not being paid. And another thing is forgetting to even pick up prescription from either the doctor's office or from your nearest pharmacy. A good thing about the pharmacy is that they will call you several times to remind you that the prescription needs to be picked up. But if this, for example, insulin that you can't go a day without due to the fact that you forgot, this can cause problems. This is why I urge that your neighborhood, this is the best time to get help or to ask for assistance, because you can ask your neighborhood home care to just do a telehealth medication reminder. That way it's not like the pharmacy where they're calling you and you don't pick up, they leave you a voicemail, they forget about it. Nope. Your home care should be able to persistently call you until you answer the phone, to be able to do a telehealth to remind you to answer, to take your medicine, right? Another part that we discussed last week was mishandling our finances. Once again, I go back to not paying the bill, not paying it on time, or forgetting to even open the mail, because that is very important. If you are somebody who is on oxygen and you forgot to pay the light bill, now we live in a country where it's very hard for them to turn off your lights. But if it goes months and months past and you keep forgetting to pay this bill, the lights will go off. And once again, if you're on oxygen, this will cause a really big problem. Another way to misuse or mishandle your finances could be subscribing to newspapers, which then creates clutter. We discussed that in one of our topic. And so buying things on TV, it's just QVC. Why do I know these names? Because I'm addicted to sometimes. Sometimes we all get drawn in by the glitz and glam that they put on TV. But when budget is not set properly and when the finances is not being handled properly, these things happen. Today, we're going to be continuing the topic of mishandling our finances. That is a very big deal. That is a very, very big deal, especially for our seniors who are on a strict monthly budget, especially for our seniors who are mostly dependent on assistance either from the government or Social Security and stuff like that. Because if your finances isn't handled properly, this can lead you in a lot of oopsies, right? So coming up with a budget, and let me make this very clear, I think I've said it once, a home care should never handle your finances. A home care company job is to never handle your finances. Accusations can be made. It have been said that some aides will steal from the client, so it's not a home care job to handle your finances. But we do advise that this is handled properly, so that we're not running into not having enough money for our copay for our medications, not having enough money to pay the light bill or to pay the rent. Because even in housing assistance, there is a little bit that the government asks that you pay monthly. So if you're getting the Social Security check that's barely keeping you by, and you get and you don't pay the rent, or you are mishandling and getting carried away by what's on TV, this can cause some oopsies, right? So that's just our overview for today. We will be coming back next week. I'm excited to do this as always. My name is Loteba and I am with Home Concept Services Home Care, your neighborhood home care, delivering care according to your concept. I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.